Hello everyone, welcome to Socrative. My name is Joanne and I will be your guide to learning how to use Socrative much more easily. Socrative is a brilliant student response system that will help your class be more engaging and interactive. Before we start, you will need a technology device to interact with this app. One great thing about Socrative is that it can be accessed with any laptop, PC, MacBook, or cellular device. This means quick and easy access since majority of your students will have a personal electronic device with them. Super simple login in just a few seconds. Part 1. Creating an account. To sign up on Socrative, you will simply need an email address and password. Don't worry about receiving spam in your mail. Socrative keeps your email address private and professional. So since I have a teacher account already, I'll be clicking here, but when you are signing up for the first time, you are to click here and just need an email and a password. So since I have a teacher login, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Part 2, Socrative homepage. So after you have watched the tutorial video on Socrative, you will be led here, and this is where you will be spending most of your time on. This is the teacher homepage. So your room number over here, this here, this is the series of numbers where your students will have to use to log in. And students in room just indicates how many students are currently logged in. So part 3, creating tests and quizzes. So on Socrative, there are two types of activities. There are the single question activities, and there are the quiz-based activities. On the single question activities, you are to ask the questions orally, so you have a choice of asking a multiple choice question, a true and false, or a short answer. For a short answer, you can personalize it by letting your students answer the question once, or let them answer unlimitedly, and also the option of making them anonymous or requiring their name. So that is the single question activities. Now the quiz-based activities over here, there are 3 types, but before we do that, we're gonna create quizzes. So to create a quiz, head down to manage quizzes and click it. Now you'll be led to another page over here. So again, you'll see your room number right here and your students in room. And currently for mine, there are 0 people logged in. So to create a quiz, you will click here. So you put your quiz name over here. So we're going to call this demo practice. Oh. Quiz number 2, since I have already created another one. Now the great thing about Socrative is you can make your test as long as you desire. So put a multiple choice as much as you want. You can make it as long or as short as it can be. So that's good. And a short answer, you just click it and you add your question, and you can put your answer here, the correct answer. And after you're done, you will be clicking save. But since we didn't do anything, we're gonna go back. Oh. So another way to do quizzes is by importing a quiz, and you actually have the option of importing a quiz from Excel, so one you've already made, or one someone else has made on Socrative. So maybe a fellow coworker teacher has created a quiz, and he would like to share that to you. You can load that quiz up and test your students with it. So we are going to look at my demo practice quiz. So this is a demo practice quiz that I have created myself. So the first question in every Socrative quiz-based activity is to put their last name and first name, so that you can verify who the student is. So here my question is about math, question about science, about French, about religion, about history, and that's it. So as you can already tell, the greatest thing about Socrative is that it can be very flexible with any subject that you want to use it for. So if you're, let's say, a science teacher, you can always use it. If your coworker math teacher wants to use it, he or she can use it. So it's a great thing about Socrative. So once you have created a quiz here, you can run your quiz over here. You click that, and you just select the quiz that you have created for your students, and you can choose whether if you want them to go at their own pace or your own pace. And then there are also some advanced quiz options down here. So as you can see, you can randomize answer choices, disable immediate right or wrong feedback, or hide questions explanations. Okay, so moving right along. So next is exit ticket. So basically, exit ticket is a great way to check student understanding at the end of a class. So it asks the students four quick questions, and it sends the results in a report. So basically, it asks them 4 questions. It asks for number 1, their name. Number 2, how well did you understand the material? Number 3, what did you learn today? And number 4, please solve the problem on the board. So after the students have completed the exit ticket, that's what they're called, you're going to hit end activity here, and then you're going to choose how to receive the results. So they can email the report to you, you can download the report, or you can choose not to take any report at all. So report. So that's a very great way to check after every class. Well, maybe not every class, but if you want to test your students' knowledge at the end of the class, feel free to do an exit ticket. Next is Space Race. This is actually really like. So basically, it's a fun and interactive game where your students in teams or by themselves compete by answering questions. So when they get a question right, the rocket moves forward, and when they get a question wrong, this rocket stands still. So this is how you create a space race game. So you design a quiz made of multiple choice questions. So that's back there in the manage quizzes. So here, and you open space race. So we already are here, and then you enter the number of teams, or you auto assign your students to a team, or let them choose. And then once your students have joined teams, you hit um, space hit you hit start space race, and when they have finished the test, you can hit end activity, which we can't really see right now because I have no students logged in right now. But yes. So space race is a really great way to get your students more interactive, because you're basically testing them without them knowing. So it's a fun way of learning. So those are the quiz-based activities. So you can already tell the single question activities are very short compared to the quiz-based activities. So part 5, my account. So here my profile. Click that. So in my profile section, you can make changes to your email, your password, room number, and teacher information. You can also select the training tour, which you may have viewed the first time you logged in. So to make changes, just click on the button and follow the instructions. So let's say we want to change our email address. We just follow the directions here, and that's how you update your email address. So if ever you are struggling with using Socrative, there's always these learn mores if you haven't noticed. And basically it just shows you how much basically it shows you how to use the functions on Socrative. Oh, okay. So here, this button right here, clear room, like it says, it removes all the users from the room. So let's say you want to finish a test, maybe, or just remove all the students logged in at the moment. You click this, and it will show room cleared right there. And lastly, to log out, this button right here. Yeah. So I hope I have effectively helped you use Socrative and made it much more easier. I really recommend using Socrative in the classroom. As a student, I really enjoy when teachers use this in the classroom. So I hope you do the same thing with your students, and thanks for watching.